Okay, hello everyone. It's time to do elephant calendars. Just in time for elephant calendars. Today we're doing number 13. This is 13. And look, there's a 3 on it, and that's how old you are.
What is it?
What could it be?
It's a garbage truck.
Wow! Garbage truck!
Oh, wait, what's another?
Oh, it's a post truck. It's a green mail truck.
Mail truck, huh?
Whoa, that's pretty cool. That's a good one. And we have for me, yeah. More nails.
Oh, and more.
Yeah. And Gus's turn, right? I thought that was my baby. I was like, how is Wesley making that sound? Okay, number 13.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's chicken oil with vegetables again.
Again! Chicken with vegetables again? Let's see, it says Yuletide turkey feast with sweet potato and tomato and gravy again. How's that look?
Yeah.
Give it a sniff. When you gotta smell it.
How does it smell?
Good.
Good. Let's see if Gus likes it. Oh, he likes it today, Flynn.
Yeah.
Now today we also have extra advents because it's now 12 days of Christmas too. So we have the hot cocoa countdown. So do I start from 12 and go backwards? And I keep asking you guys to tell me in the comments how this works, and they don't. Okay, so I'm gonna start with 1. Hope it works out. But it's the 13th today, so I should open 2 today. I don't understand how these 12 days calendars work. So my mom is voting you count down. So you start with the number 12 and you go down to 1. So I'm gonna listen to my mom.
What's this?
This is hot chocolate.
I don't want to do that. Oh, first we have to do that.
Yeah, this is number 12. Okay, let's see what it is. This is Winter Wonderland, a dark, rich, and creamy cocoa, sure to please every chocoholic.
Again?
Okay,
I have to eat it.
well, right now it's just dirt, so we have to cook it. We'll have it tonight by the fireplace with Daddy. And here's the next one, 12 sacks. So this one, should we do this one the other direction?
Yeah.
We'll start with 1 on this one. That way, at least one of them we know we're doing right.
Are they balloons?
They do look like balloons a little bit, huh?
What is it?
Yeah, look inside the bag. What's in there?
It's balloons.
Balloons! It's eyeshadow. Eyeshadow duo. Oh gosh, I gotta go see what's wrong with my baby. I gotta go get Wesley. Whew, I am tired. I feel like I haven't talked that much about the fact that Wesley came home. So Wesley came home, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about this. Oh my God, am I speaking English? Wesley came home Friday. I just announced it to the world today that he came home on Friday, which was very exciting. It was very unexpected. They were telling us maybe a week or 2 more, and then all of a sudden they called and said his feeding tube is out and he might be coming home tomorrow. And then he came home the next day. And it was very fast and very exciting, very emotional because I was so happy my baby boy was coming home, but also so sad that my baby girl is still there. He's been doing really well. I feel like I haven't given you guys an update, and I feel like I haven't really been able to celebrate it because it's hard to celebrate or be excited about anything when you still have a child in the NICU. I feel like life is just on pause, and I'm living in this hazy world until my whole family is together and all my children are with me. So that's why it's hard for me to talk about or explain anything that's going on in the world that is not just my babies in the NICU, because that's where my brain is. So anyway, Wesley's doing really well adjusting to being at home. He's acting like a newborn baby, which is normal because he was born 8 weeks early and he's only 5 weeks old. His birthday isn't for 2 more weeks, so he's not even supposed to be born technically yet. So he's acting like a preemie baby. He's not acting like a 1-month-old. Very much reminds me of exactly how Flynn was when we brought Flynn home from the hospital. So he's sleepy and cuddly and cute. He's eating really, really well. He's sleeping well, in my opinion. Eric would say otherwise. So he's sleeping, and every 3 or 4 hours he wakes up and he eats, and sometimes in between his feeds he's awake and sometimes he's asleep. And when he's sleeping he's just really loud, so he doesn't just sleep quietly. He in his sleep is like he makes these grunty goat noises even when he's sleeping. But he's doing really well, and it's so great to have him home and to hug him and cuddle him without all the cords and stuff. We're just eager for Maisie to come home. So update on Maisie. Oh, also back to the Wesley of it all. I have not slept since he's been home. The first night he was home, I slept an hour in the morning from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. I slept for an hour. And then the last 2 nights I slept maybe 5 minutes here and there throughout the night, but mostly I just stay awake to keep taking care of him. After I'm done feeding him a bottle, I then have to pump because we're on the same schedule. So he eats every 3 hours, but then I have to pump every 3 hours. So it takes like half hour, 45 minutes to feed him, but then I have to pump. And then right after I pump, I have to fortify my milk, like supplement like extra calories in it and make that, and then put it into the right kind of bottle, and then clean out the bottles and the pumps and wash whatever bottle he was just eating from. And also before he eats, I have to like warm up a bottle. Bottles are a whole other situation I never really had to deal with Flynn, so just adds a whole other element to it. So basically my night is like getting Wesley ready to feed, feeding him, then getting him back to sleep. And then once I get him settled and back to sleep and burped and changed and everything, then I pump. And then by the time I'm done pumping, cleaning everything, I can sleep for like 20 minutes-ish if I can fall asleep before I have to do it all again. When Maisie's home, I think that 20-minute section of time where I could possibly take a nap will completely be eliminated. So I'm trying to enjoy those 20 minutes of nap time when I can. But anyway, Maisie. I'm about to go to the hospital to see her. Kory just texted me. Kory got Flynn a really awesome birthday present. We forgot to do it today, so it's an activity. We're gonna do it tomorrow. It's gonna be really fun. Anyway, Maisie's in the hospital still, as we all know because I've said it 100 times. She's having a hard time figuring out how to eat. So she's completely healthy, everything is good, but she still has the feeding tube in, and most of her food still goes through the feeding tube because she is not very good at eating with a bottle. Now she has around the clock care, doctors, nurses, taking care of her, looking at her, making sure she's okay and that there's no issues. We've checked for tongue tie, we've checked for acid reflux issues, we've checked her sinuses, we've checked all her blood, like we've done lots of blood work to see if something is preventing her from progressing. And the fact of the matter is she's just a preemie and it's just taking her a while to figure out how to eat. This is what they tell me. We just have to be patient and we're on her terms. And so we just have to offer her food and give her all the tools she needs to be able to eat, and it's up to her to decide if she's gonna eat or not. And so half the time she's like, all right, I'll try this, and half the time she's like, I'm not gonna do it, guys, and we have to feed her through her nose. In order to come home, she has to eat all her food through her mouth, and she's not close. She was eating full bottles, and she was on the same track as Wesley, maybe a day or two behind him, and then all of a sudden she decided, I'm not gonna finish bottles anymore, and she started drinking like half her bottles, and she was eating half her food. Like she was like doing 70% of her food through her mouth, and then she went down to 50%, and then yesterday she went down to 30%. That is hard, but they all say everything is fine and that she's just taking a dip and then she'll come back up. So last night she took 50% of her food through her mouth, so it is going back up slowly. We just need it to keep going up and not back down. That's Maisie. Some days it seems like she'll be home in a few days, and some days it seems like it's gonna be a couple weeks. I think hopefully a week she'll be home. I definitely want her home before Christmas, but then there's days like yesterday where the nurses are like, maybe she'll be home by Christmas. I don't know, guys. It's very stressful. Having a newborn baby at home and dealing with like the sleepless nights and the diaper changes and all of that while trying to adjust your toddler to having a new baby in the house and still give Flynn the attention that he deserves and needs, and Wesley the cuddles and attention and love and care that he needs, and then also going to the hospital as much as I can to be there for Maisie, to get her home and give her the love and attention and cuddles. And so I am a shell of a human. I have never been this overwhelmed, this tired, this emotionally, physically exhausted in my life. I am a wreck. So yeah, that's how I'm doing right now. That's all I have to say about that. So I'm going to post a vlog because these vlogs are giving me a little bit of happiness in my day, other than my cuddles give me happiness. But to upload these vlogs and read the comments, reading from you guys, like encouraging me, is like what's getting me through this. So it's important for me that I keep posting when I can. Yeah, that's all. Okay, see you later. We are doing some tummy time before I go to the hospital. You know, it's hard work. It's hard work, I know. So he's got his pictures that he likes to look at. Big strong boy. I know, it's hard work. Oh, there you go. Yeah. So babies do tummy time, and it helps them strengthen all their muscles. It gives them some exercise. Good job. Good boy. You're so strong. Good job, Wesley. So strong. So we tried breastfeeding, but it exhausted her. So now she's getting the rest of her dinner through a tube. And the goal is to get her to eat all of her food, not through a tube, but she's just kind of slow. So, oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't talking smack. I think you're doing great. You're doing great. Maybe I made her sad. Yeah. Her little snoring. Listen, she's snoring. Cutie pie. Okay, I want a handprint ornament with my children. I'm gonna do that. I guess you just roll out this dough and then you squish a hand in it, and there you go. Flynn's decided he wants to help out. It's kind of interesting, huh? Okay, I'm gonna roll it out, and then you're gonna squish your hand in it, all right?
Where's the roller?
It's right there. Do you want a bigger roller?
Yeah.
First I gotta roll it in a nice ball. So my father-in-law has insisted that I talk about how ugly I was as a baby. So I was telling my parent-in-laws, my parental-in-law units, that I was very grateful that the Stockland gene is so strong and that all my babies look like Stocklands because I was not a cute baby. And they didn't believe me until I showed them pictures. And now he's laughing at me.
Your imagination took over something.
What? Come on.
You went that. We're not ugly.
He said you weren't that ugly. I beg to differ. Okay, Flynn, I need your hand right in the middle.
Okay.
Spread out your fingers like this. Open your fingers up. There you go. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna try to get it with Wesley. Push it in pretty hard. There we go. Yeah, that's good, Wesley. Good job, Wesley. You did it. I want to get his little footsie too, but I have to undress him, which he would not be happy about. Good job. This is Flynn's, and Wesley, and his little foot. Then we made 2 more for the grandmas. Cute. Oh man, guys, we are run ragged in this house right now. Eric's at the hospital with Maisie, and I need to do laundry because I don't have any laundry. And it's clean. I just went and opened the washing machine to check and see if there was anything in it so that I could do my laundry. And I looked inside and it was full of wet clothes. And I out loud to myself said, who's doing laundry right now? I need to do my laundry. And I looked in to see whose laundry it was. It was my laundry, guys. I forgot that I had already put my laundry in the washing machine. I have no memory of it. I don't have a single recollection of the fact that I put my laundry in the washing machine and started washing my clothes. I don't remember when that happened. I did it at some point, but I just looked at it and was like, who's doing their laundry right now? It was me. I was doing my laundry right now. So it's kind of a good thing because I've already got a head start on my laundry and I didn't remember even getting the head start on my laundry, but I did get a head start on my laundry. Let's stop talking about laundry and I'm gonna go down stairs to my in-laws. It's their last night here. They're cuddling Wesley right now, so I'm gonna go hang out with them and Wes. And yeah, that's that. Alrighty, everybody, I'm gonna go to bed. Tomorrow I have a doctor's appointment to check my C-section to see how everything is healing. I think it's healing well. I still have aches and pains sometimes in my abdomen area, but I think I'm pretty healed. And I will say this, now that I'm pretty much healed and I'm 5 weeks out from my surgery, it was an easier recovery than the vaginal. And that's only because my vaginal delivery required the most stitches ever. Like I had so many stitches down in that area and it was just really painful, and it took I think like 3 months before it wasn't painful anymore. I will say the C-section was more painful the first 2 weeks. The week I got the C-section, the week after was like, that was way more painful because I would get like shooting pains in the middle of the night that would make me like scream. But over time, like it didn't hurt as long. I'm just saying. And I just have like a cute little scar. The vaginal area was looking pretty crusty for, not crusty, that's a horrible word. Oh God, I want to get demonetized. The area where Flynn came out of never recovered. So anyway, I'm moving on. Why am I talking about this? This week is crazy because obviously we're back and forth from the hospital and that's all I think about is Maisie and getting her home. But we are finally filming the reveal of the twins' bedroom this week. So hopefully that video will come out sometime this month. I hope, so you guys can see the twins' room so that I can see the twins' room. And yeah, so we'll see if that happens. But I'm gonna go to bed. Oh my God, Christmas isn't like a week and a half. Maisie, come on. You guys, I feel like I haven't even gotten to celebrate Christmas at all. Like usually I celebrate Christmas for 2 months. I feel like I can't celebrate it. I can't listen to Christmas music. I can't enjoy the holidays at all because I can't do anything. I can't function until my kids are all with me. This is the worst. But I'm glad she's okay and I'm glad Wesley's okay. And Maisie passed Wesley in weight today. So even though she's not eating from a bottle, she is getting the food through her nose, and that girl is gaining weight. So she is 6 pounds 8 ounces, and Wesley is 6 pounds 7 ounces. So Maisie's now bigger than Wesley. That just happened today. So Maisie's always been smaller than him, but today she passed him up. Now she's just like, she's a big girl. She needs to get out of the NICU. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.